Mary Mac. Hey, Miss Mary.
Hey, Margot.
And me, comedian Margot Evans. Yay! Yes, we're back. We're back. Really do appreciate you guys. You're back. Your girls are back. Your girls are back. Welcome back to the Just Being Me podcast. Hey y'all, welcome to the Just Being Me podcast. You have your host here, Miss Mary Mac. Hello.
Hey there.
And we have special guest host Patrice. What's up, Patty Cakes?
Hey, everybody.
That's my name for her. I'll be calling her Patty Cakes. And me, comedian Margot Evans. Thank you again for tuning in to our podcast. We finally figured out the problem. So you got like 2-3 podcasts last week. They all came out. I was sending them to the wrong place. So everybody should be caught up. Make sure that you like our podcast. Get the notification so you know when the new podcasts come out, and tell a friend to listen to our podcast. So let's go ahead and jump into, before we jump in, because I always forget, and I didn't forget last week, the thought of the day. So it says, repeat after me. My setbacks make me stronger for the next steps in my journey. I like that.
That's nice.
I like that.
Yep. My setbacks make me stronger for the next steps in my journey. Yes. Thank you, Latrell. Latrell be sending me something every day. Let's jump into the weekend review. What you do this weekend? All right. Who want to start with their weekend? We all forgot what we did this weekend.
Let's see. I just went out, had lunch with my brother.
Oh, okay.
On the weekend I went and had lunch with my brother.
Where'd y'all go?
We went to what is that place called? The Mexican place. The only Mexican place I really like.
El Torritos.
No.
El Capocos.
No. Tex-Mex. What is that? Tex-Mex?
Tex-Mex.
Is that the correct one?
I think so.
We went there, and then we went to a place called Turner's to look at some firearms.
Okay. Okay, cowgirl, shoot my bang bangs.
I know I've been talking about this for over 2 years, right, Margo?
Yeah.
And my brother called me and said, "Look, when are we gonna do this?" And I said, "Well, I don't know. I had a breakfast to go to, and I said I have a breakfast to go to, 9:00. And then I looked at my calendar. I said, "No, that's next weekend." He said, "Okay, well let's go take care of this and go to lunch." I'm like, "Okay." So I did it.
Oh, you got wait, hold on. Let me see. I see what you hold up. You got your license?
Congratulations.
Okay.
Purchase a firearm too.
All right. Got the receipt. Okay.
You can't have the guns just yet, huh?
I did. I took care of that, and that was all my whole weekend.
That sounds good. You accomplished something, so that's a good thing.
It's something that we have been talking about for almost 2 years.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
For almost 2 years. I guess my brother got tired of talking about it too. He's like, "Look, did you get there?" I'm like, "No, well, we getting there. Let's go." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Mm-hmm. What you say, Patrice?
What'd you get?
357.
Hey, 357.
I said when I get better, we can go target. We go.
Okay, I would love that. I would love that.
I have to
I
find
would
my
love
guns.
that.
Where my
I
guns?
found
I have owned a automatic pump shotgun before.
I have found
Oh,
this
it came in
place.
handy.
This has been on my refrigerator for like 2 years, and it is in, where is this place at? It's on El Segundo Boulevard, and it's I guess a firing range where you can go and practice and everything. It's an academy and a range, and it is called Marshall Security Training Academy.
Okay. Well, we're gonna have to go once.
Definitely, we have to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to
Go until
definitely
after
go.
September, but
Okay.
let's go.
Yeah, you can't go until after your arm healed from the last shootout.
Yeah.
For the last shootout.
So we're gonna make it a date. We going.
Yep. Just call us
Yes,
set it
ma'am.
off. We're gonna be set it off.
Set it up, and we go and get some practice.
Yes. For
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. I'm gonna love that. We used to go with my dad all the time. He's no longer with us. We can't go, and I kind of miss all that.
That'll be fun.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
That'd be so much fun. So that was my weekend.
What you do, Patrice? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, you trying to be funny? Absolutely nothing. I am confined to my house for the next 3 months, so that's where I am. Confined by force.
By force. Of course,
Mind
by
you.
force.
In protest. I'm in protest.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to come visit you for real, so you can have some company.
Yeah, because you're gonna go crazy over there.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna go absolutely crazy.
Yeah, I done halfway shaved Mila down to the scalp.
You shaved her down?
Is that your pet?
Yes.
Yes. I was bored.
Why you do that to my niece?
She couldn't see, so I thought I would help her out, but I
Oh.
did a little too much. So
Oh wow. Oh gosh, is she the same as Why I can't never think of that other dog. I be wanting to call him Pedro. What's the dog name?
Malik,
Malik. I don't know why I want to call that dog Pedro.
because he's a
Pedro.
Chihuahua, you want to call because he's a Chihuahua, you want to call him Pedro.
Malik. She shaved down as far as Malik, like short hair.
At the very top of her head, yes.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Oh Lord. Sorry, Mila.
Sorry, Mila.
Oh my gosh. I can't
What did you
remember,
do?
I can't remember really what I did this weekend. What I do remember is I went out to eat with my husband's best friend and his fiance, my friend. Where did we go? Oh, we went to Pans. Because we was like, oh, we're gonna go here. We went to one place and that place was crowded. Okay, I'm sidebar. I need these restaurants to make their seating fat friendly. Like, can you detach the tables from the wall so people can move the table to fit inside? Because these old school locations need to redo some stuff. Because these tables are tiny. I mean, the seating inside, when you slide in, girl, I couldn't slide in. He couldn't slide in. So we couldn't even go. It was awkward seating because it was full. So it was like the last seat by the water heater over here. It's like weird, really, really tiny. And I'm like, why is this even a seat? Why is it a seat? Why? So knock this seat down. Make maybe this a little bit bigger for even put, make it a U or something, because I was so mad. But I'm like, a lot of these seats, I'll go to Red Robin, and it's just old school. The tables do not move, so it's like cutting into my belly right here. It's uncomfortable, and I'm eating, so I'm growing as I'm eating. I can't get off the damn booth. Like, give me a table, please. Just stop it. Or redo these places for tables that move. I mean, we a big world now. We've been a big world. Like, people be squeezing in. We ain't gonna say nothing because we don't want to be embarrassed. But I just say, give me a table because I can't.
Girl, please, I will put my stomach on the table in a minute. Feel no shame.
I can't breathe. I have to not think about it.
I ain't about to suffocate because you ain't had no big bruise on my stomach because your table's too small. I'm slapping that top belly on the table and calling it a day.
I can't breathe. I have to stop thinking about it because, I start internalizing things. I was like, I can't breathe. And then, I can breathe, but I'll be thinking about it too hard. Anyway, went to go eat. We went to Pan's over here in Culver City. Really, really good. Had some French toast and patties or whatever. That was good. And then I can't really remember what else I did. So, there it is. It must have not been too bad because I can't remember. I guess I did get a little bit of rest. I did my hair. I did my hair. I retwisted.
Thought that it was curly or something.
Yes.
A minute ago. Yeah.
I retwisted my hair this weekend. Boom. Okay. How can we forget that?
That's a lot.
It's a lot.
I'm looking at that and I'm like, I couldn't even do that. My arms be so tired.
So tired. I sit and do the back first because I don't need to look at it in no mirror, and then I look in the mirror to do the front because I know people can see the parts. I can see the parts. So I try to make it straight. But yeah, that's what I did this weekend. Okay. It is what it was. All right, y'all. Let's go into our let's talk about it. Okay, so Tupac got a star on the Walk of Fame today.
Yeah.
Let me give it. Where's my hand clap?
His sister was there, and she was saying something. She did a little speech, and she was saying that when he was a little boy, he wanted his star on the Walk of Fame. I heard her say that. I didn't listen to much of the whole conversation, but she said that up at the mic today when they did it, the ceremony.
Oh, that's cool. And then his birthday is this month.
Oh, yeah, he's a Gemini, isn't he?
Let's see. It says Hollywood Walk of Fame star was unveiled Wednesday for actor and influential rapper Tupac. The posthumous presented. Who's the posthumous presented star is at? Okay, they said where it was, and it was accepted by the multi-talented star's sister. I can't say her name, but they have in quotes Set Shakur. That's cool. That's good. And I heard that somebody got arrested at that place. YG, the rapper YG, was there at the. That's not funny. The rapper YG was at the Walk of ceremony, and girl got busted because they've been looking for him for a shooting. Yep. Let me see. I'm looking it up. I said that
Rihanna baby daddy?
No.
No, not YG.
Oh, okay.
Let me see if they have it on here. Okay. YG pissed Tupac just got. How did I say he was pissed? Okay. Let me I don't see that. Somebody told me that, and now I don't see that he got arrested. So I don't know how true that is. I'm just gonna leave it alone. Okay. Because it said he was pissed off. It says YG was pissed off that he just got a star. He was only 25. Do you know he was only 25 years old when he died? Tupac.
He was only 25?
Yeah.
When he got killed?
Yeah.
Is that right?
That's it.
Wow.
Right.
Dang.
They said he would have been 52 this year. 52 this year.
Wow.
Yep.
He was a real baby.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So I'm glad to hear that he got that. Congratulations.
He deserved it. There's a lot of people out there that got him that I was just shocked that they didn't got him.
Yeah.
So with his work, he was a poet. He was a rapper, songwriter, and an actor. He deserved it.
He did.
He did a lot. Yeah.
He would have been really, really great if he would have made. Oh, don't turn on. Okay, hold on. Shut up. I was trying to look at something and it turned on. Anyway, today is Prince's birthday. The artist formerly known as Prince. Birthday is today. And so is my daddy's birthday. Happy birthday, both of y'all.
Happy birthday.
How old would Prince been?
Prince would have been. He had to have been in his 50s.
He was not in his 50s.
Oh yeah, he was out when I was in high school.
65. He would have been 65.
Oh,
yeah.
That?
Oh, wow.
Yep.
I would even gave him that.
He was born in
He
1958.
looked good.
Yeah.
I was thinking 59 or something.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. He would have been 65.
He looked good.
Yeah, he looked good. He looked
That was
real
a good looking man. I mean, if you like yellow men.
He had a child? Oh, I'm like, what? That's the child that passed away, though. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, they baby died, right?
Mm-hmm. His name was Amir Nelson. It would have been, or was. Sorry. We went to celebrate my dad tonight, which is why we started late, but y'all won't know that because it'll come out the same time. But anyway, we ate seafood. We went to go eat. He loves seafood. So we had like the seafood boil.
Uh-huh.
It was so good. So good. So there was a white woman in Florida shooting black ladies at the door. What happened?
Oh. It was this young lady who went to her neighbor's house to talk to her about her, bothering her children. And the woman shot right through the door. Didn't open the door, just shot through the door and ended up killing the woman that came to her door to talk to her about, tormenting her kids. And it was a white woman that did the shooting. This happened in Florida, and they arrested her today. And she was trying to say it was self-defense, and she wanted to use the term, what is it called, that stand your ground law or something. But it didn't apply to that situation because the front door was closed and she shot through the door.
Right.
So that law didn't apply to her situation. And the young lady that she shot had 4 children, and she was 35 years old and lived next door to the woman. And the woman was known, she had a history of harassing the neighborhood kids as it was. Yeah.
That's so sad.
Isn't that awful? These people are going crazy.
They're going crazy.
Why are you angry at the children? You had to be a child in your lifetime.
Right.
Why are you so angry? And why do you have to treat them so badly? They were talking. I saw on the news they were talking. It was some kid that was playing over in a yard or something, and she threw a skate and hit the kid with the skate.
Oh wow.
So it was crazy stuff, and I'm like, this woman was something else.
Yeah.
They probably called the police several times, and the police never did anything.
Yeah. So she said, let me go over here and talk to this lady because I'm tired of this.
My kids keep coming back, and what happened was she had injured one of her kids. That's what happened. They came home, they were injured, whatever the woman had did to them, threw something at them or did something. And they went home, and that was the last straw. The mother said, I'm going over.
Yeah. And
she went over there, and the lady shot her. With her 10-year-old, I think her son was 10. He was standing right next to her when that bullet came through that closed door and hit his mom.
That's so sad.
I don't know why these people think this is the OK corral.
Right.
Where I can just pull out a gun and shoot you and then turn around and say this or say that or whatever. What makes you that angry that it's worth shooting somebody through a closed door?
Right.
You can't even open up the door and have a conversation anymore. I'm just shooting you, period. I don't want to hear anything you have to say.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
And I just read it on my material for my purchase. It said, don't point and put your hand on the sugar unless you go chew. lady knew she was going to shoot when she came to that thing.
Right. She was like, okay, yep, I'm about to
The
shoot.
next knock I get, they going to get
Right.
knocked. And she was like, "Hiya."
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
That's so sad.
That's sad.
Yeah. She's like, I'm just going to shoot. I'm
I
tired of
don't
this.
care.
Ugh.
I don't care. I do not care.
Ugh.
And shoot, she did. And they didn't arrest her that night. They came back today and arrested her. They showed the handcuffs, putting her in the car, and then they showed her down at the police station, I guess, taking her through to get fingerprinted and processed.
Wow.
I bet she wish she had that conversation now.
Right. Yeah. What? That's crazy. But they don't. I'm trying to. Well, I didn't look too far, but usually, if she was black, they would have had a big old picture of her plastered. Of what she looked like.
All on the TV.
Yeah. I can't find a picture of that lady. I cannot find a picture.
And you know who was talking about it was the one gentleman that always stands up for the black people.
Ben Crump.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was on his side. Yep, this is it right here. They're not showing her though.
They ain't showing her. Why they ain't showing her? So DC Young Fly's baby mama passed away. She was only 32 years old.
Ooh, baby. She's a baby.
Yeah. Her name was Jackie O. Well, she was Jacqueline Smith. She went by Jackie O. She was a Wild and Out girl back in the day. That's how they met, on Wild and Out. And they had 3 children together. I think the last one we said was 10 months old, and she was going to go get a mommy makeover. I'm just looking at these pictures of her. She's beautiful, beautiful girl. I'm sure even with a little bit of weight on her, I'm sure she was still beautiful. And it just, we talked about this last week. It's very sad. It's not like, you should have did that, so that's what happened. No, it's just sad that women, we see ourselves differently than what I see her as. She probably seen herself as being bigger because she just had a baby 10 months ago. So I want to go get a mommy makeover, get a little tuck here, get this tucked in here, and the fat transferred over here, and so I could be better. And then it just don't work out. It don't work out, and it's sad, and it's really sad to see that somebody passed away again from getting plastic surgery. But she's a beautiful, beautiful girl. Is over here. Their kids are beautiful, and they had 3, so now it's he's a single dad.
Wow.
Single dad of 3. So Nova, Nala, and Prince was the son.
Wow.
Born last year. Let me see. Oh, so P. Diddy's son had a DUI here in LA. Got arrested. He got arrested. Driving under the influence. What is wrong with y'all? What is going on?
Why couldn't you just stay at the hotel and go to sleep? Was it necessary for you to get up and get in the car? It happened in the morning.
Where did you have to go?
You could have stayed where you were or whatever. What time is check out?
Right. He said arrested just after 9 a.m. Where you going? If you still drunk at 9 a.m., lay down. Lay down somewhere.
And get you some Starbucks over there or something.
Yeah, just cool off.
Just lay down until they knock on the door.
They had another girl last week, Danny Lay, who's a rapper or singer.
That's the lady that shot her.
No, not the lady that got shot. She was driving under the influence too.
That's the lady that shot the lady.
No, not Danny Lay. Danny Lay is a singer.
No, I'm talking about the lady that got shot in Florida.
Oh, you showing me a picture?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I got y'all behind. Oh, girl, they put murderer. Look at her. Murderer.
That's a mugshot.
Wow.
That's sad.
Ugh. Hey.
So sad.
What happened
So
to Patrice? We lost Patrice.
That's the mother that got shot. That was next to her 10-year-old.
Oh, that's so sad.
Not awful.
Let me see where Patrice at. I knew I wasn't hearing her. I was all you guys was behind all this other stuff on my computer. Oh yeah, because we're gonna talk about Pride Month. But before we talk about that, so I have our HR Blues. Let me see if she come back. I didn't even know that she was gone because y'all was behind. But Martha Stewart is saying that remote work is keeping. Martha Stewart says remote work keeps the jobs from getting done. This is what 81-year-old Martha Stewart is saying. That remote work is keeping the jobs. So she's saying, let's see, during the sit down, so she had an interview, and she took it upon herself to straight up declare, you can't possibly get everything done working 3 days a week in the office and 2 days remotely. You can.
Why can't you?
You can.
Why can't you?
You definitely can.
People do it every day. Every week. I mean, why did she give a reason why you can't?
She's let's see. She went on to throw France into the mix, as many people in the country famously take 1 month, typically August, off. Okay, look at the success of French with their stupid. Oh. She called them stupid. Off for August, but she didn't call them stupid. She called them being off for in August stupid. Should Americans go down the drain because people don't want to go back to work? Girl,
why is it going down the drain though?
Plenty of loaded celebs aren't about work from home. Okay, then they went and talked about Elon Musk demanded that his staff return to the office. Anyone who wishes to do remote work must be in the office a minimum, and I mean a minimum of 40 hours a week, or depart Tesla. This is the less than we ask for factory workers. That's what Elon Musk said. Elon Musk remote Tesla employees pretend to work and demand all staff to return to work. He did that back sometimes. They should just pretend to work somewhere else. That's what he said. He said they should just pretend to work. People are working at home. People do really work at home. When we worked at home, we was working at home. It does give you an opportunity to be away from all the phones ringing, people coming in your office doing all this. It gives you time to do some work. When you at work, half the time you don't get. I create a to-do list every single day. And do you know, maybe 1 or 2 of those things get done because I'm answering the phone, answering questions, being in meetings, doing this, doing that, and stuff don't get done. So, working from home is actually, I think, helps out a whole lot.
And it should help out the company a whole lot because they don't have to worry about we're saving energy not being there, right?
Yeah.
We're saving energy or whatever. We're not getting people sick, spreading germs, or whatever, and people feel more comfortable when the office is not as crowded. You know what I mean? So what's the problem? If they're getting their work done or whatever, and, don't say that until you have receipts and you can prove that they're not working. You know what I mean? That's just so mean to say that.
Yeah, it is.
So you're a micromanager. You need somebody right up underneath your nose all the time.
And if you have somebody that's working from home and they're not accomplishing the work that needs to be done, then that's a problem with them. Don't group everybody who work from home as the problem and the country going down the drain.
Exactly.
address that problem.
Because listen, if we get another one of them situations that we had a few years ago, everybody gonna be working from home.
Yeah.
In some form or fashion.
Yeah.
So, what would you say to that, Ms. Martha?
First of all, you don't even have to work from an office. You can work wherever you want to. So
isn't that the privilege speaking like that?
That is there you go. That is the privilege speaking. Because Elon Musk, I'm sure you don't walk in that office every single day, Monday through Friday, all day long. And Martha, you neither. You don't work all day long of 80 plus work week. I mean a 40 plus work week. Having to come into work every single day. You don't. I'm sure you guys work from home. If you still working, you work from home. You meeting with your people on Teams, you Zoom or whatever the heck. So that's the privilege talking. Exactly. The privilege is saying, bring y'all broke asses to work to make my money.
I want to see you working, cracking that whip.
Cracking the whip. That's what it is. You ain't here, and I can't see you to control you.
Yeah.
So, well, your manager not here because, again, Mark Stewart, you're not going into no work, and neither are you, Elon Musk. You're not going into work either. So, sat down.
When you and your dog come in there,
so around,
and you walk down them aisles, you want to see all them faces that you couldn't give a about. You want to see those faces, and you want those faces to speak to you and smile at you. Like you the queen that you are. You want them to pet your dog as you walk down them aisles and stuff like that. How dare they not be there to pet your dog and speak to you when you come in the office?
And that's all you doing is walking the aisle so they can pet your dog, and then you walking right back out there because you're going to meet your girlfriend because y'all going to go have lunch around the corner. So shut up.
You just come to pick up the CEO so you guys can go and have lunch.
Right.
You don't even know the people they're sitting there, their name.
Right.
It
Not
makes
at all.
you feel good.
Right.
Shut up, Martha.
Shut up, Martha. So your soapbox. Your soapbox is Pride Month. So it's June. It's Pride Month.
Pride Month.
People are celebrating Pride Month all month, which is great, and it's cool. But
we already started. Oh
yeah, you in the LBC. I'm sure you already started. But I like that people. It allows people to be who they want to be. Not to say just like they say Black History Month. It's not just for that month, but they get to have their.
And it's a shame that we even have to do all these months.
Yeah, exactly. Let people just be. Just be. It's just be. But the issues are coming up, and they're having protests at these California school districts.
Of what they're teaching their child, what they don't want their child to be taught.
And that part right there, I understand. I understand that. I mean, they go into the extreme. Like, they out there boxing. Like, I watched the news this morning. They were out there fighting all over the place, knocking into each other, side punching people. I was like, God, dog. I mean, is it really that serious? But obviously, to them, it is that serious. So,
here's the thing. I kind of asked my daughter about it because I don't have small children. Mm-hmm. I asked my daughter about it. I have 2 small grandkids. So, here's the situation. There's some books or something that they want the kids to read and the teacher to read to them or whatever that has to do with same-sex marriages or whatever, 2 mothers, 2 fathers, whatever. And the parents feel like they're throwing this stuff down these kids' throat, wanting them to digest this whole thing, when these things for the primary age kids should be taught at home. That's not the school district's job.
Right.
And then they're upset because why aren't they aware of this, or why wasn't this ran by them? Now, my question is, they don't have the PTA anymore, Parent Teacher Association. They don't have those things anymore or whatever. They just send notes home, and I have the parents sign them and say, okay, we will be doing this. Will your child be able to participate? or whatever. Because I remember when I was young, and we was in elementary school, there was sex education, but you had to take the note home to your parents and bring it back in order for you to watch it. And those who parents said no, they had to go in another classroom and do something else. But I think it's the parents' choice, and I think they should not shame us into allowing these things to be taught to our children or what have you, because they're not teaching religion in our schools.
Right.
A lot of things they're not, but the thing is, some things they should be left up to the parents to teach their children, okay? Because all we want you to do is the reading, the arithmetic, the science, those type of things, okay? That's all we need you to do. The religion, anything about, morals and values and things like that is going to come from the home. Period. That's the way I feel.
Right.
Period. Okay. They want everybody to, open arms with this, regardless of whether your belief is. And if you don't believe it, or you're saying that it's a sin or whatever, they label you as a homophobic person, and they judge you because you're not accepting of it. You know what I mean? But what happened to everybody just, doing their own thing? Why is that so important for you guys to put all that stuff, out there in the schools, doing this, doing that? You took the rainbow from us. The rainbow was in the Bible. It was Noah Ark thing. You know what I mean? That was that thing.
Right.
So now, if you have that rainbow, it's a total different meaning from what it was when we were children.
Right.
Just little different things like that. They just want us, to accept, and then if we don't, it's like, we're judging them and we're not being fair, and, equality and all that kind of stuff. But it's a lot to digest. And then we have to do the catching up about the pronouns. You know what I mean?
Right.
And things like that. But they don't give us time to even do that anymore.
Yeah.
I see the thing is we just have to pay catch up and just give us a chance to understand it.
Right.
Don't make it seem like we should understand. No, we shouldn't.
Right. We don't know. Like, this is not something that we grew up with. Like,
yeah, we don't know those things. Can you guys just be patient?
Yeah.
There's a lot of other things in this world we need to be working on too. So as far as the equality sign goes around here, come on, we've been fighting this for how long?
Yeah.
And we can't hide behind a color.
Right.
Our color is forefront. It's on our skins and everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You guys can hide behind that gay thing when you want to, and when it is convenient.
Right. Okay.
But we can't hide behind the color of our skin. So there's a lot of things that we're trying to fight within ourselves. I don't recall you getting on our bandwagon.
Right.
I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't know. But here's the thing. Those type of things, I think we should, I just feel that they should be taught at home. But if you're going to teach it at school, make sure the parents know exactly what you're teaching.
Yeah.
Okay? Because I don't think primary kids age, elementary school, I don't think they're ready.
They're not ready.
I just don't think that they're ready. And I'm going to tell you, this is what happened to my daughter. And I was not ready. We were in a 7-Eleven, and there were two girls that were behind her. She was next to me. They were next to her. And then all of a sudden, she started screaming and hollering, telling me and grabbing me, Mommy, those girls are kissing. Those two girls are kissing. Look. And I look, and I'm telling her, stop it. Be quiet. Turn around. It's none of your business or whatever. And to be very honest with you, I kind of got upset within. I didn't show her that I was upset because I wasn't ready to have that conversation just yet.
Yeah. Now you're making me have a conversation that I'm not ready to have.
I'm not prepared and ready for right now.
Right.
But I'm going to have to get in this car right now and explain exactly what she saw. And we're talking about, she was in elementary school.
Oh, yeah.
And now they're saying, well, sometimes parents come and there's two daddies, and sometimes there's two mommies, and there's this and that. Okay. And then when my kid comes and asks me, I'll explain it.
Right. If it's so intriguing, my child will be like, Mom, Billy pulled up to the school and he got two moms. What is that about?
Well, what happened there, Mom?
okay, let me explain.
And then we explain or whatever. But I'm just saying, stop shoveling this stuff down our throat so fast we can't even chew yet.
Yeah.
We can't chew.
Yeah.
We can't chew.
Yeah.
And then our kids are getting involved, and it's a lot. And then they got to go to special schools, and they got to have special bathrooms, and it's just like they're reaching the kids so young. Are the kids even ready to make those type of decisions?
Right. Now you putting thoughts in their head about, oh, okay, well, now am I gay? Because I think that Michelle is cute. Is that gay? Like, she has a pretty dress on. Now am I gay? Like, you put in a whole bunch of thought process into their head to where...
Why can't they just be kids?
Just be. Yeah. Michelle has on a pretty dress, and I think she looks cute. You look cute today, Michelle. But that don't mean that she's gay. Yeah. But now that you putting that out there, and now they're second guessing, am I gay? Am I straight? Am I bi? Am I queer? Am I this? Am I that? That's too much.
Or is there a possibility that it may be this way?
Right. And then they see the anger. So now they have that thought in their head, and then you turn around and see how angry people are at gay people. So now they're going to be afraid and be like, okay, well, if I say anything or if anybody knows, somebody might beat me up. And that's too much for, especially at any child, but elementary school age, even junior high. I think in high school, or maybe going into maybe when you last year of junior high school, like you said, with consent. Like if the parent consents that, I think that there should be some kind of teaching of the pronoun stuff, because like you said, it's new and we don't know, and we get it at work, nowadays. And I'm not, I've dealt with the pronouns at work, and it's hard. It's difficult. It's hard for everyone around to not say she when she's a they and the them and you don't know, and then they get upset. Well, I explained that my pronoun was a them, they, and it's not a she, her, and okay, that's something we have to get used to.
They want us to be reprogrammed in 5 minutes.
Yeah, we can't. We have been taught from elementary school all the way up as she, he, him, her. That's it. That's all we know. If it's a female, it's a she. If it's a man, it's a boy. It's a he, it's a him. So give us the opportunity. No one is disrespecting you by calling you a he, she, or whatever it is, because that's what we're programmed to do. So you have to give us the opportunity to learn the pronouns and use the pronouns on a regular basis, because everybody in the world is not using them, they. We haven't changed the language to them, that.
Yeah. So. Yeah. We got to learn that stuff. Give us a chance.
Yeah. And, I mean, it's no problem if that's what you want to be called, but give us an opportunity to learn, and don't be mad.
Just don't charge it to our hearts all the time about it. Be a little understanding, and
we're not
we're trying to get all this stuff too. We working with you, but just give us a chance.
Right. Not trying to be disrespectful. It's okay.
Nobody built Rome in a day.
Right. Nobody built Rome in a day. Well, these fights are a mess. Like, these people are boxing. These people are like, protect our kids, leave our kids alone, teach our kids the ABCs and not the LBQ. And they going like berserk.
I have something else to say, but you're going to turn around and try to take out the whole slavery thing.
Right.
Okay? You're going to take that out. You're taking out books. You don't want them to have nothing to do with slavery, nothing to do with anything. You don't want your kids to even know. They are saying, the school district is saying, this is what they're saying. We do not want to educate our kids to tell them about the slave era. Period. Mm-hmm. Why? It's because the way that you guys were capable and the way that you guys treated other humans. Now that you coming home to roost now?
Yep.
Because you were ashamed of it? You were ashamed of it. So what you're saying is, we can't have these books in school to teach history. That's a part of you guys' history too. Mm-hmm. But you don't want that in the schools, right? But you want this book instead.
Right.
Help me, Jesus.
Okay. If you're going to be fair, be fair. And don't take that out if you want that in. But again, and again, if you want that in,
you claiming it's education. We claiming it's education too. It's history.
Yeah,
it's history. Okay,
and
why are you guys so ashamed that you're gonna pull it? You're gonna pull it.
And this
so
right here
is taking away our identity. You're taking our identity. What you're trying to say is you want everybody to believe that these Europeans built the United States and they did not. Mm-hmm. Okay, because you want everybody to believe what you say about us, that we're savages and we have done nothing. We can't do nothing. We're inferior and stuff like that. But you want to erase everything we did for this United States. Okay, and we are not people that came here and said, please accept me, here are my papers.
Right.
We were brought here.
Yep.
Against our will. We weren't trying to get here, trust me.
Okay. We was having a grand old time.
We were brought here. And now you're trying to say you're going to erase that? And we don't owe you nothing. Really? How much money have we made for you? And how much of that money is still within your family that your family is living off of today? Okay? Think about that.
Yeah.
When you talk about reparations.
Generations.
Your family's still living off of that money that you made off of us. Please.
Generations.
That money gonna be there for a long time. You're telling us that you can't give it. I don't give it. If you go broke giving it to us.
Right.
Okay? The bottom line is, look how much we made for your United States of America. Look how much your family and your family still gonna have.
Yep.
From what we built. And from what we done for this United States.
Right.
Please stop it.
Yeah.
And all of our inventions and stuff. How we taught you guys how to bathe. How we taught you guys how to plant crops and cook and everything else, and what herbs and different things to use, when to plant, when to plow, all that kind of stuff, all the different things you can do with different things. We taught you that. We built your bridges and your White House. We made them dresses that your wife wears. We fed them babies that your wife couldn't feed. We didn't sell y'all. Y'all sold us. But we the savages.
So on my, I do have a rant. That was a good one, Mary. I do have a rant. I was listening to another podcast and a couple of podcasts. I listen to a lot of podcasts. And it's a common trend on the podcast that I listen to. They make references to comedians making fun of stuff. Okay, so for example, today I heard, I won't name the podcast because I just won't. But they were talking about how Chris Rock had made a joke about living where he lives is a affluent location where Mary J. Blige live and some other celebrities live, and then like a white guy who's a dentist also lives there. And the punch of the joke was that, you know, well, if that's all we need to do is like something mediocre, why can't we as black people just be a dentist and be able to live in like an affluential location? Like we got to be a comedian or a singer or this or that, you know, somebody way big in order to afford to live in these places. Like why can't we just be mediocre and do that? So they took that joke, and they don't like Chris Rock anyway, so for whatever reason. But they took that joke, and I noticed people take comedians' jokes like Chris Rock, like Dave Chappelle, like who else do they? Those are the main two where They Dave Chappelle talks about the LGBTQ community, this, that, whatever, and they take it as real. Like when comedians create jokes, we have to twist it into a way that is to make it funny, not to make fun of, but you bring light to something that may be heavy. And the way that they said that joke, and I probably chopped that joke all up, I'm sorry, but the way that people use a joke and be like, well, how can you say this because, black people do blah, 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 and black people are this, and that, and we do more, and mediocre. We are not mediocre. We shouldn't be mediocre. We should be here and not there. You taking this from a comedian, you going level 10. You going level 10 on a joke that this man made. Level 10. But you have, if it was a politician, if it was somebody that was representing us, if it was, then okay, that has fuel to your fire. But when the comedians make a joke, try to make light out of a situation, or make a joke about their experience, you should not take that as law. Like, this is the way it should be. Everybody should hate LGBT, whatever people. Everybody should not like these people, or everybody. He's telling you his experience. Dave Chappelle is telling you his experience with the situation, and then he's making light of it, and then he's making a joke about it. Mm-hmm. That's the issue right now that comedians are having, is because right now everybody's so sensitive, and we scared to say this because now we are homophobe. Now we, against black people. Now we against poor people. Now we against these people, and that's not the case. When I'm a comedian, when I'm formulating a joke, I'm not like saying, our thought process is not like, okay, I'm about to harm gay people with this one.
Yeah,
You're like, I'm about to stick it to them. There it go.
Yeah.
No, it's a joke. It's a thought, and you create upon that thought. And a lot of comedians say, well, I can do a joke, but I don't have to say anything. That's you, and that's your joke writing, and that's the way that you do it. That's not how Chris Rock does it, and that's not how Dave Chappelle does it. And if you don't like the style of those two comedians, don't fucking listen to them.
Don't tune in.
Don't tune the fuck in.
Exactly.
They're not making you. It's not coming on every station. It's not coming on every radio station. It's not just all over the airwaves, and you can't get away from it. You don't have to listen to those comedians. Some comedians you just don't want to listen. There's comedians that I don't like because I just don't like their comedy. I don't listen to them.
Right.
They may be great comedians and people love them, but for me, I don't listen to them because that's just not my type of comedy, and I'm not gonna listen. They have dark people. Really are dark comics out there, and you like, what the hell? What are you talking about? Where are we going here? But I'm not going to take that person's dark humor and say, oh my God, like he might be a murderer. He might be a murderer if it's dark comedy, but I won't treat that person like that, or I'm not taking their words verbatim to be like, oh yeah, this guy is a murderer. The way his comedy is, he kills people every day.
Mm-hmm.
You just don't know, and it irritates me as a comic to hear when people use the comic's words against them, or because it's something political. Dave Chappelle is like a political type comedian who makes jokes about just stuff, politics, and all this other stuff. But
and which is not bad because he gets you to thinking about stuff that you didn't think about.
Yeah, he does.
Mm-hmm.
D.L. Hughley, because I just started really liking D.L. Hughley. He's a political, but he's on a different side. The way he says is a little bit different, but he's funny.
Right.
But everybody has their own style. And again, if you don't like the comedy that comic is bringing, change the channel, turn it off,
That's all you have to do.
And you don't have to talk about it no more. But don't quote their words as God. Don't quote their words as they are talking for everybody or they're talking down about everybody. It's a fucking joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. I heard that today, and I love this podcast. I really, really do. And, you know, I was amening and everything to this podcast, and then they start talking about Chris Rock, and then I'm like, okay, well, what do they gotta say? You know, whatever. I know he's out there, whatever. And then they start saying, you know, that joke, and, you know, then they took it a turn, and it was like, well, you know, why would he say that? Like, we are not mediocre. Why do we have to be mediocre? Because we black and we did. I was like, what?
Where we going?
We're reading too deep. He is a comedian. Ha 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 ha. It's over. It's done. He doesn't even know what he said. He don't even remember that joke. Like, come on. Let's just not make everything so with the comic. Like, there are people that you do need to go there with, but a comic, stop. Just stop.
Right. You just have to be careful on everything you say. And, you know, you just, oh my God, they pick everything apart. And, you know, you just, it's hard, man.
It is
It's hard trying to understand. You can't please everybody. You know what I mean? Nobody can have an opinion on anything anymore.
Yeah. You really
You're wrong if you do this, and you're wrong if you do that.
Yeah.
It's
hard. It's really, really, it makes it really hard. I was watching, my husband had showed me a video with Martin Lawrence. And that's why he doesn't do comedy as much. He was saying because people are so sensitive that it's hard. And they will, you know, be like, oh, no, I don't like what you said. We canceling you. And then it hurts their whole career if they just say one thing wrong wrong to that person, wrong to the wrong person, and then it just trickle down, and then it's something else.
And and it's just like, you know, back in the day, I mean, those old comics, I'm talking about, you know, Richard Pryor and all those people, they talked about everybody.
Everybody. Yeah.
Everybody. They talked about prostitutes. They talked about pimps. They talked about gays. They talked about blacks. They talked about whites. They talked about everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah. And I don't remember nobody walking away like, oh my God.
Okay. And didn't want to go to that show.
Right. Sold out
you know
show.
What I mean? Or didn't buy that album.
Right.
Please. Now all of a sudden everybody got sensitive.
Yep. Everybody's sensitive. You can't say this. You can't say that. Oh, why'd you say this? Oh, why did you say that? Okay. Because I'm telling a fucking joke. And I don't even remember what the fuck I just said. People laughed. It was a joke. It's nothing personal. It's not personal to nobody.
And you didn't even put thought into it like that.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not to harm anybody or whatever. You just, you know, it's funny. It's comedy.
Yeah. And then people are like, oh, well, you know, you hurting people's feelings. So it's not funny if you hurt their feelings. I wasn't thinking about their feelings.
Do you buy a ticket to pick me apart, sir?
Right.
Save your money.
So much. Let me see. Well, they have the writer strike been going on, so some of my stuff I've been watching.
Oh, wow.
It's not on yet.
Yeah.
It's not on.
Those people. I mean, the Superman came out. Was it Spider-Man?
Spider-Man and the Little Mermaid. Did you just go see the Little Mermaid?
No, ma'am.
Are you gonna go see the Little Mermaid?
No, ma'am.
I'm not gonna go see it either, but I will see it.
I will go see Spider-Man though.
Oh, you'll go see Spider-Man.
I'm not seeing the Little Mermaid. That's about the Little Mermaid.
I'll wait till that she come on TV. I'm not going to go watch.
Because you know what? I'm gonna be so mad. Just like when I went to go see the Air movie, girl. Next month it was on TV.
You did tell me that because you was like, I went to go see Air, and like the next week you was like, it's on Prime.
Yeah. Okay, so I have to probably meet Spider-Man and the Mermaid over there.
Yeah, just leave them there. They're gonna be by the end of the month. They'll be.
And I got Disney on my channel too because my daughter put it on here for the kids when they was here. I still got it on there. So.
Yeah.
If Mermaid coming on Disney, okay, fine. I may tune in. I don't know. It ain't no big deal. Trust me.
Yeah,
you know
I didn't see.
They were making everything.
I heard it was good. My sister and the kids went to go see it. They loved it, but I mean, they're kids, so that's fine.
Yeah. My grandsons is into Mario right
Oh, it's a Mario. Did they go see Mario Brothers?
now. Oh yeah, their daddy bought them a Switch and everything.
Aww.
I'm like I told my daughter he using the boys as his excuse to buy all them gadgets.
Oh yeah. Yep. He'd be like, yes. I'm gonna get y'all some Mario. It'd be for him.
You know what I mean? And then they doing the Switch. Well, can't wait. Well, wait till you get through having your dinner. Wait till you get through
right, he over there like,
you know what I mean?
he playing the game.
Like, oh my gosh, she's just so funny. I mean, I guess that's what you get with boys, right?
Yeah. Yep. He
I
happy.
had a problem with girls. I told my girls they couldn't play that stuff because it was for boys. Now both of them are they both games.
I'm about to say they left. They didn't. Now they have games. They left the game. The youngest daughter left the game there at your house when she went to college.
Yeah. And then when I say, "Hey, you left the game here," I done bought another one. You can have that one. Really? Really? I don't want it either. It's just like they all into it, and now my daughter, whole family, they taking turns, they playing against each other and everything. I'm like, oh.
Mm-hmm. That's me. I love video games. I've always loved video games. I have my PS5, and I'll be over here having a good time. Be sleepy in the morning sometimes because I'll just get so into the game, and the time flies. I'll be like, what time? Oh my god! So I'll be trying to on a weekend, like a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, because I can just be playing all night, have my headphones on, and just in a whole nother world. And I'm mad because I didn't bring my VR over here. The VR, oh man, I miss them.
That thing.
Yeah, and because it had like an exercise, the supernatural exercise lady that was so fun. I could be over here exercising. It was fun. It's like little things be flying at you, and they make you like move your arms in different ways, and you know, move like this because it like little things are coming flying at you, and you like
right.
I mean, it was very exciting. The little bit of time I watched it. But yeah, I have to wait. I have it's packed up somewhere.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. So we lost Patrice. She did say she was only had a little time. I don't know what happened. So, she'll be with us probably next week. All right, y'all. So enjoy the rest of y'all week. And
yeah, you got to be safe out there.
Be safe. Have a nice weekend, and we'll see you guys next week.
Okay, you guys be careful out there.
Good night.
Good night.